what motivated you to start investigating into the deaths of Sridevi and Sushant Singh Rajput?
Uh, Sridevi ji died in February 2018, and I was a huge fan of hers since my childhood. I had even met her in 2017 September. I went to her house in Green Acres. I met her and Boni Kapoor because one of my friends in Uttar Pradesh wanted to organize a fashion fest and invite her as the guest of honor. So, since I had contacts with Boniji's manager, Sunil Malhotra, whose nickname is Babu, okay, so we contacted them and I facilitated the meeting between the organizers and Sridevi ji. I was also there at the present at the meeting. I have shared the pics where I am with Sridevi ji, Boni Kapoor in their house all over on my social media accounts. Uh, so in 2018 February, unfortunately that show didn't happen because demonetization happened and many of the sponsors who were mostly jewelers and real estate people, they pulled back at the last moment due to demonetization. So the show didn't happen. Uh, and suddenly we get to hear that in February she died in Dubai.
Okay.
Okay, so the way the news came out and the reports that I was getting from my ground contacts in Dubai, there was a lot of difference in what was being reported in the media because the people who were there in Dubai and who were, who were hovering around the place where Sridevi died, they were giving out reports that the body had injury marks when it was being taken out of the hospital, hotel into the this thing. And also that Sridevi ji was not heard or seen for 2 days prior to her death. Apparently,
Okay.
Bonnie leaves her and goes to India, and after that, no one has seen her, neither no one has heard her. These are the reports that came out in the media. And another report which came out was after a few days, Sridevi ji's sister, Srilata, she issued a veiled threat on the media that very soon she is going to come out and tell the truth of what happened. But then she also becomes silent later on. So all these things actually, because since I am a C certificate holder in NCC, I have contacts in defense and I have some contacts with defense intelligence people as well. So so I wanted to find out the truth because things were not matching up. The way the media was initially, it came out that Sridevi had died of heart attack, with her brother-in-law Sanjay Kapoor even issuing a statement that it's a shock for us. She never had any history of heart illness or heart disease or something and all. Okay, but after 2 days, it suddenly turned into a case of accidental drowning when the case was transferred from Dubai police to Dubai public prosecutor. The Dubai police was conducting hearing of Boni Kapoor. He was grilled for 8 hours. For 2 days, there was no news about when the body was going to be released, if there was any foul play or not, if it was indeed a cardiac arrest. Finally, after 2 days, the case gets transferred to the public prosecutor of Dubai and they give out a verdict in a report which doesn't seem to be a post-mortem report at all, in a piece of paper saying that it is accidental drowning. The death was due to accidental drowning. So a lot of things here didn't click, didn't make sense. Firstly, a post-mortem report never says accidental drowning. It can only give the cause of death as drowning, right? For
Okay.
it is up to the investigating agencies to tell whether it was accidental or it was a conspiracy. So the report itself was a big bluff. Okay, and so what happened when I did further inquiries from my contacts, ground contacts in Dubai, and they were saying that no, whatever is being shown in the media has got nothing to do with what is happening here. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk of foul play. So that was when why I contacted. I mean, I used my contacts in defense intelligence to find out the truth. I sent a team. I mean, I used I spent my own finances. I sent a team of private investigators which consisted of some defense intelligence officials as well. They went to Dubai. They did their inquiries. They got the original post-mortem report and document for records from Dubai Health Authority, DHA. Okay, because everything in Dubai is computerized. I mean, especially the medical sciences field, the hospitals, all are stored in a central database. Everything related to the health industry of the Dubai, that is Dubai Health Authority. So we got it from there. We got some proofs in the form of some hotel staff, and we got some proofs in the form of the doctors who had performed the post-mortem report on Sridevi ji. So we have some eyewitnesses, we have some proofs. We got all of them together, and we filed a petition in the court. Since my team had people from Indian Defense Intelligence, this exercise happened with the knowledge of our NSA, of our then Army Chief General Bipin Rawat ji, of our president as well. I have shared the president's letter widely on the social media as well. We were given a meeting in the month of September or October 2018 to meet the president regarding Sridevi's death. But at that point of time, the president's secretary, Mr. Sanjay Khotaria, okay, he played foul, and he saw to it that the meeting never happened. From then on, we contacted many people because I went through an indirect route. I didn't go as a common man with no contacts. I went through my contacts of defense intelligence. We kept everyone informed of what we were doing. And then we filed, and it was our NSA, Mr. Dovalji only, who gave his own personal lawyer, Mr. Sham Jindal, to file the petition. Because death of Sridevi ji was not due to some personal reason or what, not due to laying hands on insurance money by her husband or something. It involved a deeper picture. If we remember Pratham ji, many people, one ACP, Ved Bhushan, one politician, Sunil Singh. Sunil Singh had also filed petition. Sunil Singh was in Dubai at the time of Sridevi ji's death. So he had also filed petition in the court. And he, along with his lawyer Avasti, he came to Bhubaneswar to meet me when I told him that I have the original records, because he wanted his case to stand in the court. He came to Bhubaneswar. He met me in Hotel Trident. We had a discussion. I showed him the original report which I had. He asked me, how did you manage to lay your hands on? We tried so much, we didn't. How did you? I somehow but I cannot hand it over to you because I don't know what pressures you will face, what if you will compromise early, if you'll give in to the pressures or not. Okay. So if I have to present the proofs, then I will myself come and present. Then he said, not a problem. I will make you as one of the co-petitioners of the case. You can come and all that. So after that, I don't know what happened. That also didn't go through. Ved Bhushan ji, he had also done investigation. He is an ex-ACP. He also went to Dubai with his team. He did some investigations. He did a press conference after coming from Dubai, saying that this death is a murder and it involves a lot of nexus between the politicians, the underworld don, and everyone, because the hotel Jumeirah Emirates, where Sridevi ji was killed, this is not the hotel where the wedding took place, for which the Kapoor Khandan and the Ambani Khandan went to Dubai. The wedding was between Kapoors and Ambanis.
Okay.
And this wedding was in Ras Al Khaimah. Okay. So what happened? What our investigation, when we did the entire investigation, we pulled out the postmortem reports and all. It showed that Sridevi ji was injected Mamushi poison. Mamushi is a Japanese snake. She was injected Mamushi poison 130 hours prior to her death. And the date and time of her death in her original postmortem report is mentioned as 6:30 p.m. Dubai time, 23rd of February, and not 24th of February as reported in the media. So in that report also, it is clearly written that she was injected Mamushi poison 130 hours prior to her death. That means roughly some 5 days prior to her death. Now, if we match everything, so initially, what our investigations show, she was injected mamushi poison along with milk solids, so that it couldn't be found out or something, or it can delay the reaction. The thing. So this mamushi poison, how it acts, it slowly causes internal organ failure. The toxin, the effects of the toxin are such that it causes internal organ failure. So what was expected was that, and also I don't usually take the statements given by politicians or celebrities seriously in the media, but what's Preeti Reddy, I think, the daughter of Subiram Reddy.
Okay.
Okay. Daughter of T. Subiram Reddy, I think her name is Sam Reddy. She is a very good friend of Sridevi, apparently, because a lot of friends came out in the media saying that they are friends of Sridevi, they were close to Sridevi after she died. So we can never say if that was true or not. When a person is not there to defend themselves, and when suddenly after that so many people come saying that we are her friends, she had told this to us, so told that to us, so we should take it with a pinch of salt. We don't know whether they are coming with an agenda, if they are coming to spread a narrative. We don't know that, right?
Okay.
So she had given a statement in the media that she was not feeling well. She was suffering from fever. She didn't want to go to Dubai, but she had to go to Dubai because of family obligations and all. So keeping all this in mind, what our investigations concluded was that after she was injected poison, that mamushi poison, in Mumbai, she was injected the poison in Mumbai because we could actually retrieve from where the poison was procured and who was the one who administered it to her. I'm sorry, I cannot tell it online right now. I haven't shared these details with the public yet. So, and she was expected to die dancing in the wedding. That was the reason her last video was made solely focusing on her. Okay. So they thought that due to gradual organ failure, she will die, her heart will give away and she will die dancing in the wedding. But unfortunately, God had other plans. She might have been too fit for their calculations. She didn't collapse in the wedding. So what they had to do, now the wedding is over. They had no more reason or excuse to stay back in Castle Khema. So they take Sridevi to some 150 or 200 kilometers far away place to Jumeirah Emirates. They check in there, and Boni, Khushi, Manish Malhotra, they all come back to India, saying that she wanted to stay there alone. Okay, which didn't make sense. And then after that, for 2 days, neither the hotel staff nor anyone, no one saw her, no one heard her. She didn't contact the room service even once. These reports are widely there in the media as well. So all these things led me to do my own investigation. And like everyone before Sushant's death, I too also believe that our government, our agencies are there to protect us, are there to, take care of us. Our welfare is their priority and blah, blah. I also used to believe all that thing. But Sridevi's investigation into Sridevi's death was an eye-opening experience for me. The circus that people are seeing in Sushant's death, the circus being played out by the media, the circus being played out by the investigation agencies, the circus being played out by the political parties, I have had first-hand experience of it while I wanted to bring justice to Sridevi ji. So after all this happened, after we collected the proofs and everything, we submitted our petition in the Supreme Court of India with the help of the lawyer provided to us by our NSA, Shri Ajit Doval ji. So the lawyer Shyam Jindal, he filed the petition in the Supreme Court, and the proofs that we presented were so strong. Pratham, let me tell you that any case getting accepted as a criminal petition is very difficult. Okay. Unless and until there are no tangible proofs, it will not be even entertained as a criminal petition. But the proofs we submitted in the Supreme Court were so strong that it got accepted as a criminal petition. We were also given the number. All right. And for some days, it also showed in the Supreme Court of India as that the case was diarized. It was, they say, in the movies we see Tariq pe Tariq, Tariq pe Tariq, Tariq pe Tariq. So I was not even given the hearing. Okay. My dates kept shifting. So initially, we used to get the dates, and but the hearing never used to happen. And one more thing I want to bring to the notice of all the people around here is that everything was new for me at that point of time. So when my lawyer was coming and saying that no, Supreme Court will be closed for Ganesh Puja, no, Supreme Court will be closed for Christmas celebrations, no, Supreme Court is closed today, I used to feel that, is it a Supreme Court or what is it? How can Supreme Court be closed for so many years of this? But the fact is that that is the truth. In spite of so many cases pending since years, since decades, the judges of our Supreme Courts enjoys the most holidays, which not even the private institutions or any government institution enjoys. That is the seriousness our judiciary has about maintaining justice in the society or clearing the backlog of those lakhs of cases that are there.